So this is going to walk you through exactly how my client Chase uh, got in shape, not just got in shape, but got in photo shoot shape and revealed his abs for the first time in his life and how we did it in literally just 4 months. So before we got started, right, he was doing what most lads do, following bodybuilding routines, doing a chest day, an arm day, back day, shoulders, leg day, or at least he was trying to because he runs a painting and decorating business. And most of the time, like this guy's a grafter, he'll work like 6, 7 days a week, 90% of the time. So trying to stick to this routine was pretty much impossible. He found that some weeks, if he was lucky, he'd get all of them in, but usually he'd get two or three, then he'd miss a session, he'd feel guilty about it, and he just couldn't stay that consistent. On top of that, these sessions had no structure. He would just go in, hit and hope, jumping in the old machine, doing random sets, random reps. Like there was no structure around it. It was just complete guesswork and following what he thought he had to do because he saw like if this is what bodybuilders do to build muscle and get in shape, obviously that's what I have to do. But this couldn't have been further from the truth. So he was basically just winging it and not really seeing any results. His nutrition was the same. There was no real structure. He was just trying to focus on eating as healthy as he could, but he would be snacking a lot. He would be eating a lot, especially like snacking on chocolate. Eating at random times of the day. There was same with his training, same with nutrition. No structure, just hitting, hoping, and guesswork. And the thing that frustrated him the most is that when we spoke, he said that after years he'd been training, he'd been trying to focus on his diet. Nothing had changed. He literally looks exactly the same in the mirror. The belly fat was still there. It was still staying stubborn. And he was what you'd call skinny fat, right? Soft sort of physique, not loads much muscle. And yeah, just didn't really look the way he wanted to look. And he struggled with confidence in his body, right? Because of that, taking his top off, didn't feel great about it, wasn't confident in himself and just didn't like what he saw in the mirror. And his goal was very simple. He literally said to me, he just wants to build an unbelievable physique. He just wanted to get lean, build muscle, and look like he lifted year round. That was the goal, right? So what we then did to get there is very simple. We implemented our smart training system. Like most men we train because they're busy, they've got a lot going on, they either run businesses, they've got a family, they've got kids, they work in the corporate world, they work in the city. It means that bodybuilding splits don't work for them, right? So, and to be honest with you, it's the worst way of doing things. We got three efficient, time efficient training sessions. So he's in the gym for literally 3 days a week for 45 minutes to an hour maximum at a time. So literally 3 hours of his week maximum around his business. This was easier to stay consistent with. He knew he could confidently hit this every week. And these sessions were actually structured the right exercises, the right amount of sets, the right amount of reps that were going to be able to help him stimulate growth and build muscle and strength. Then we implemented our lean physique nutrition system, which is a Mediterranean style approach. The reason why we do that is because it's whole foods. It gave him a lot of energy. It kept him full, so he was eating a lot of food without feeling like he was on a diet. So he wasn't starving or hungry all the time. He was well fueled to work, to train hard, to build muscle, and at the same time, it allowed him to still lose loads of body fat and he lost and shifted that body fat rapidly throughout this process. So eating more and losing more whilst building muscle at the same time. And then we kept him accountable for our one-to-one support channel that was via Messenger, voice notes, text, regular calls, weekly check-ins, reviewing his data, making sure he always knew every single week, every single day what he was doing. There was no guesswork involved. And we actually put him through our four-phase system. Phase one was building the foundation. Phase two was basically getting him like shredded for the photo shoot. Phase three was building his food back up and getting him out of the diet. And what he's in now is phase four. We're currently going for a muscle building phase and taking his body to the next level because now he's primed it and he's built a healthy, lean body that is able to put on muscle tissue more efficiently and more effectively. And this is exactly what he's been able to achieve, right? So in these last 4 months, well, in the 4 months of when we started the process to when we finished the diet and the photo shoot in May, he revealed his abs for the first time in his life. He'd never seen his abs before, but he did that in 4 months. He achieved more results in 4 months than in 4 years. He built more muscle and lost more fat and achieved everything he wanted in 4 months, when in the previous 4 years, he got nowhere near, nowhere close. He was just a busy fool, putting in the work, not getting anywhere, getting frustrated, feeling like he was spinning his wheels like most guys. But 4 months changed completely everything. Right, 4 months of structure. We didn't get him working harder. We actually just got him working smarter. That's the key. It was a better plan, not giving him more, but actually scaling things back and making sure that the inputs were right. Because of that, he could take a shirt off on holiday and feel confident. And literally, this is the message he sent me. He said, "Cheers, mate." After the photo shoot, he can actually go on his holiday with confidence now. I imagine the fact that he can go away. He went to Miami. He went to Benidorm and the boys like a couple of weeks ago or like a month ago for a stag do. He could take his shirt off and feel fucking great and not have to worry or stress about it. Didn't have to think twice, which is what I aim for all of my guys to achieve. And on top of that, his mates were literally told me his mates were like, "What the fuck have you been taking?" Like joking around, saying like, "What did you do? How did you do this?" One of the guys, his mates, has signed up to the program. Like everyone's interested in knowing what did he do to get such rapid results. It's because he had to try because he put the effort in. And he, like I said, he's finally proud of what we can see in the mirror, which has spilled all into all areas of life. He's a driven guy. He's busy. He's got a lot going on. He needs to be at his best. He needs to be focused. He needs to be able to show up and do the best he can at work and build his business. And he said that that's spilled into that, especially if his relationship has improved it as well. Everything is improved as a byproduct of him getting in better shape and better health. And yeah, like he said here, he literally cannot believe the transformation. He got to a position where he'd look in the mirror on photo shoot day and he literally couldn't believe that was him. And that's what we help guys do. We help guys build a lean athletic physique that allows them to achieve rapid results, more results in months than they've achieved in literally years. So if you're in the same position, you've been trying, you've been putting in the effort, no matter what you do, the weight isn't shifting, you're not looking any different in the mirror, you're getting frustrated. I can assure you it's nothing to do with effort and everything's to do with the plan. And you are so much closer to the results you want and you don't realize it. And it's on the other side of the plan that you just don't have in the structure you don't know about yet. So what I'm offering you is a free rapid results call, right? This is just an opportunity to chat to me for 30 to 45 minutes to unpack your biggest struggles, what you're currently doing, figure out what's not working, and then actually create a roadmap and a structure for you that is actually going to get you moving forward so you can lose fat, build muscle, and get in the shape you want this summer. So if that's something you want help with and you just want to just figure out what's going wrong and what you need to do to get that clarity, head to the link in the description. It's going to have a page where you can jump on there, you can book in for a call. Alternatively, go to my Instagram, message me the word Chase. I'll get back to you as soon as possible and we can book in that call and looking forward to meeting you.